Man, listen, we back again, it's free game.
The saying lasts, but I'm never least. Cause every time I drop that heat, all that talking cease. Facts. Her wishing well, or do you wish me well? He pucker up like jackasses, he like to kiss and tell. Facts. I got that fever, boy, I'm burning up. Hourglass ass niggas, they know they time is up.
Man, listen, this free game. CIM was good. Yeah, it's me, Toddy. Take note of what you hear, reflect on what you see.
I got a new voice for the family, so y'all tell me how y'all like it.
That boy got a new voice, man.
Probably your own voice now, you feel me?
Back in here with Bird, man. We was gone for a minute. We ain't been live for a long time. It's an exciting one, man. So I wanted to, this came across. For some reason, people be threatened by other people. Threatened by the success of other people. You know, I always heard the term, my success is not your failure. So Tim wanted me to break it down.
Yes, sir.
So when I say my success is not your failure, so happy.
You get it now? That
Hold on, we finna get these mics right, y'all, before I go in. This one might be better.
this my right here, bro.
Just had to lean low.
Yes, sir.
So, when people say my success is not your failure, is like I said, when people getting threatened by success. Say I get a job or position at the same time as a colleague get a job or a position. And let's say I move through the ladder faster than my colleague. Sometimes your peer grow envious of you. They'll be jealous. Instead of asking me what I did to go up the ladder, they'll start hating on you. They'll start feeling some type of way. They'll start throwing stuff on your name. This might be something you probably earned, but this person might feel type of way. Instead of asking me what I did to get there, or how I'm making good strides and progress, you start growing resentment toward that person you probably were cool with. So that's what I mean when I say my success is not your failure. Just to start it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of see where you're going with it. And I done heard the saying before. And you know, that's kind of like in our neighborhoods, cause we ain't got no community. In our neighborhoods, that's kind of normal for us. It don't matter what situation, what level, what platform we on. We always find a reason. It's that, in a sense, it's kind of like that crab in the barrel mentality.
Most definitely.
You feel me? Where anytime you see somebody trying to come up, somebody always trying to find a way to bring that man back down. You feel me? So,
But now you want to compete. Now you want to figure out, instead of, like you were saying, instead of being an ally, joining forces,
you want to be an enemy.
you want to be an enemy.
Yeah.
And now you want to be a foe.
Yeah.
Cause you know, we was in the sandbox together. Somehow you elevated and made it out.
Mm-hmm.
So now you feel like, now in their eyes, you feel like you better than me.
Right.
Instead of saying, let's get this money together,
Or show me how you did.
or show me how you did it. Now, the success you had, to me, I'm a fan, so now I'm envious towards you.
All the time.
It kind of what you were talking about yesterday when you get into it, when you was like, man, what's going on with this pocket watch?
Pocket watch.
You see what I'm saying? That's the term they use now. Now we pocket watching. Now we want to watch the moves other people making, and we talking about it.
Yeah.
Like we putting it on Front Street.
It's kind of like if you take, again, I can only speak from a black perspective because all I really ever been was black. You know what I'm saying? So I can only speak from a black perspective. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like, if you look at us as a whole, like right here in Valdosta, you know what I mean? We were all, instead of joining forces and building up something, everybody want to be the chief at something. So you'll get you a mobile car wash, I'll get me a mobile car wash. And then Bird will get him a mobile car wash, and Law will get him a mobile car wash. But this is Valdosta, right? And then Valdosta, it's just, we barely got 100,000 here in Loudoun County. So I ain't got but one car. How I'm gonna let all y'all wash my car? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta pick somebody. So then if I start letting Bird wash my car and not you gonna say, oh, that nigga was saying, he hating on me. He ain't gonna let me wash your car.
I'm a Bird charge you, man.
Yeah. I'm underbid.
He don't do no good job.
Yeah.
He ain't even vacuum your floor right.
It's like being a robber in the city. You feel me? I say, I got a big family in Valdosta. You know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of family here.
Mm.
So imagine if I was cutting, like, my family out. So I'd probably be having that Wayne B kind of one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But I don't cut my family out. Only family members I cut is my nephews, and the only reason why I cut there, because I cut it for free. Right? Other than that, it's strangers that support me. You understand? So it's other people that come and sit in my chair. They ain't my family, right? Not blood.
No, I don't. You know, when people be talking about the most, a lot of people say the most support, even with, not Vietnam, but even with the talent around here, most people say they get support from people from out of town.
Yeah.
Instead of people
From right here.
from right here in the community.
Yeah.
Now, when you bring up family TIM,
That's a whole...
this is the reason. You my family, cuz, brother, whatever, I deserve a discount. I feel like I'm entitled to a discount. Or I'm entitled to a free haircut. Not knowing, excuse me, pardon self. Not understanding, because ain't no way you got an understanding that I got bills to pay. I got kids. I got responsibility. This is my livelihood. So I'm gonna need to get paid for my services, you know?
That's what I do.
Regardless of whatever the relationship is.
Products ain't free that you gotta use.
Man, listen.
Right.
Man,
This
listen.
ain't free.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got that going on, but even like what I said with the people here in your own hometown, you ain't gonna get no support from here. It's gonna be those strangers that gonna come.
Strangers that come here and sit in that chair every day. It ain't never. I got a lot of friends, or people that I grew up with who I thought was my friends. But I don't really cut a lot of my friends out. You feel me? And that's just me on a personal level. So imagine what we saying on a broader scale when it comes to my success not being your failure. You feel me? On a broader scale. We got to remember that I had let you read the book one time, the Willie Lynch protocols. And in those protocols, it taught you, or it gave you an example of how to keep one household separated. You feel me? So if I can keep the household separated, everything else, nothing else gonna stand.
Ain't no unity.
Yeah.
Cause it's strength in numbers. I was talking about
Yeah,
like,
so
what they say, 2 heads is better than one.
all the time, brother hand meets you on the bush.
So when you,
I heard somebody say, you would never catch 2 rabbits at one time. You got to pick one. You feel me?
Right.
If you try to catch 2 at one time,
oh, you ain't catching that
you
one
ain't
of
gonna
them.
catch nothing, right? So it's better to decide which one you're gonna go after and get that one. But us as a people, we want both of them, and we losing every time.
So yeah, we'll rather, especially somebody we came up with, we don't want to learn from that person. We could be in different fields. I could be doing what I'm doing over here. Bird, you could be doing what you over there. Somebody else could be doing what they doing over there. Once they get wind of that success, and it's like highlighted, like if it's massive. My nigga ain't nothing, man. He was a punk in school. Now everybody glorifying him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hate be for real. Like,
Just imagine now where people who like always been around you, you feel me? And they saying, why he think he know everything? But we got a whole disclaimer that says we don't got all the answers, right? But we trying to convene a conversation that'll help us get to some answers, right? But sometimes we might know more than the person that don't do the work that we do.
word.
You feel me?
See, that's what and we gonna transition, but you just said word. The word, what the others got to understand, the word, most of the time is what gets you there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say all the time, cause we gonna go into another topic. But the word is what get an individual there. So how can you envy somebody that put the work in to get them where they want to be? The question is, are you willing to put the work in? So if I'm willing to put the work in, I put the work in to get to where I'm at. You didn't put the work in, how do you feel the need to have envy? If you being real with yourself, you know you ain't put the work in.
Right.
You could be sitting there watching this. You could be sitting there watching this man work, get better, elevate himself, and still hold a grudge because you probably was left where you at. He ain't where you at no more.
My boy Nas said on his song one time, he said, now this gonna go for some cat fellas, right? But he said, if you sitting around waiting on another cat to get rich, and then you out here flourishing and Nas paying your bills, then you can't get mad if Nas go to touching your girl. You feel me? Cause he paying the bills over there. Right? You ain't paying no bill. You waited on Nas to get rich. And then you went to Florida like you came up with him. Nah, that man came up first.
Tag along.
Yeah. So soon as he hit the top, you went to saying we. Us, ours. Right?
We made it.
So that was Nas said.
Oh, they saying we made it.
Yeah. I wasn't T.I.M. said that.
We made it.
Yeah, that's Nas said that. You feel me? So you sitting around waiting on another man to get rich.
All right, let me read what Avery said. Our boy Avery. Shout out to Avery. What's good with you? Big fat stranger seems to support you quicker than friends and family. Man, the hate be overwhelming, bro. They want what you want, but not put in work. They be mad as hell because you successful, but don't recognize the hard work you did to get where you at.
Shout out to that boy.
Shout out Avery.
Man.
Most definitely.
Preferred window tinted.
But then I also
Best
said,
in the city.
yeah, shout out to Avery. Tinted a couple of my cars. Appreciate that.
All mine.
But I also said, Tim, do people sometimes get things they don't deserve?
More often than not, people get stuff that they don't deserve.
Expound on that.
Yeah, because some people are privileged. Some people are entitled.
A lot of people.
Yeah. So if you ain't create no environment to get the thing that you got, and you just was privileged enough to get it, I don't mean you deserve it. You feel me? That just you mean you was in a situation that was better than others, and you were privileged to get it. But then, when the fire get hot, do you know how to maintain in that heat? When them privileges ain't the same no more. You feel me? When them privileges go down.
So I teach you how to fish.
Yeah.
You can eat.
Forever. But if I give you
I give you the food.
Yeah, it's just for now.
It's just for now.
Yeah, but if I teach you how to fish, you can eat for the rest of your life. So if somebody just give you something, that's just for the time being. I mean, you deserve it. It's just I just may have wanted you to have that. You feel me? But if I teach you how to get it, different.
So some people come from good families.
Yeah, that ain't their fault.
They get inherited things. But if you ain't teaching them the business, the core values, or what it takes to be successful, when you gone, there's a lot of people ruined a lot of stuff.
Yeah, see, but that's the code. The key word is core values. Do a lot of people got core values? You feel me? What is core value? See, like last time we was on here, we said our parents, grandparents, the values that they instilled in us, see, that's our core.
That molded us.
Yeah, that's the core of our value system, right? That's the core, right? Core is the middle. That's the core of our whole value. We built off of that core, right? Whatever they gave us is the core value system, and we grew from that, right? And so now we say our children don't value nothing. So what's their value system now? It's nothing. They don't value nothing no more. You feel me? So the key component to what you was just saying is core value.
So that's what you need. So that's why I asked that question. That's why I say a lot of people put the work in, but some people, they get that silver spoon. That silver spoon dangerous. That silver spoon dangerous. If you ain't earned nothing, you ain't been taught how to earn nothing, you ain't been taught how to survive. You don't know those core values, you don't know those principles, you don't know not to mess up with people, you just giving everything. A lot of times you giving a lot of stuff, that's when you don't appreciate it.
Yeah, that means you don't.
A lot of stuff we only had to fight for, so we appreciate it because we fought so hard for it. So the things you fight for, you cherish it. Like you cherish it with your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you just, everything been given you, it's the norm. Like I'm supposed to have this. This what's going on.
So my nephew used to ask me, he said, Uncle Tim, can you give me some money so I can go to the candy lady? I said, give you some money. I said, no, from now on you come to me, ask me, is it something that you can do to earn some money? So you can go to the candy lady. Because I ain't gonna give you nothing. Right? It might be something crazy. I say, get them leaves out the front of my truck and I'll give you the money, go get them. Go to the candy lady. Or I say, pick up that paper in the yard. Something random.
So you set the expectation that in life,
Yeah.
people gonna make you earn stuff. You see what I'm saying? So with that expectation, as your grandson, nephew, as they grow, they know I'm gonna have to earn everything I can get.
Especially when it comes to me.
Even the smallest thing.
Everything. Yeah. So knowing that it's earned and not given, you'll value it. Because you had to do something. See, when somebody give it to you, you ain't really have to do nothing to that for it, right? But if you earned it, You had to put a little work into it, a little sweat into it, maybe.
So, you said I also wanted to get on perspective and preference today. Tell y'all a story what happened. I told Bird off camera what happened today. I was dropping my daughter out of school. She go to Becca. So yesterday when I dropped off, one of the people in the administration came to the door, was like, "You can't drop off in the front of the building." So I kept it moving. So today, I went back. It's like a little side over there, like a side street. Mm-hmm. It's on, I think, William Street. That's where they want to get dropped off at. But the school is on the front of Azalea Drive. Mm-hmm. So I went back to the front again. I ain't go to the front, but I parked like a student. Cause I guess they got seniors go to that school. You know, they got middle school and high school go to that school. So when she got out, I guess he was telling her she got to walk in the side. My preference, I got the door. Hey, I got to see my baby get behind these glass doors right here to know she's safe. Yeah. When I drop out. Cause it ain't like WG, you know, they have all the adults waiting outside and all the kids walking together. So when I go out there, I just see kids. When I was dropping off in the front of school, I just seen the kids. So I had to give my perspective. I'm like, this my baby. Like, she a little girl. So you want me to drop off on this side street and leave before she get in y'all supervision? Because once she get in the school, y'all responsible for her now. But if I drop off and leave and something happen to my baby, it's gonna be a problem. I say for my sanity, I need to make sure I see her walk through the glass and y'all got her. Then I drive off. And to him, he heard me out. So I'm gonna give him pride. He heard me out. He said, "Sir, I can work with you on that. You could just park on the side like you just did. You know, I won't park in the front as a rule, but I got to see my baby get through that school." Yeah. This been from everything. It's too much going on. And right now we can't say nothing far-fetched. Right. You feel me?
Yeah. There's too much stuff that's popping off for me to be just, I need to see her on the inside.
I'm just leave my baby right here, let her walk and say, she made it. Now I'm hoping she made it in. But if I see her, I know she made it in.
I need to know that.
So that my preference, I gave him, hey, this is what I prefer here. And this is my perspective on that. I know that y'all want to, for some reason, they get dropped off right over there. Now I got to see her. I got to see my baby walk through that building. You feel
me? Yeah. Especially in a time like this.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Man, listen. They trafficking. Kidnapping, trafficking these young girls. They doing everything.
You ain't gonna get mine.
They ain't coming home from the bus stop. They get them at the bus. They ain't coming home from school. They catching them. Come on, man.
Yeah. Sometimes, like we said earlier, it look like the nicest person you ever met in your life.
Be the one. Yeah, that'd be the one. Heck yeah. Clean, always. You feel me? You know, Lord, you chilling man.
How you gonna live with that? I dropped off to school this morning. No, she never came in. The school say, "Oh no, she never made it in the building. We ain't see her." What I'm gonna say to my wife? You feel me? No, I dropped off. You ain't watch her go in? Nah, they told me to drop off right here and keep it moving.
You gonna be like John Q.
Man, listen.
Do something. You gotta find a way. You better go get her. Like on Taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go get her.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
See that? He let the perfect example. You had a perfect example of Taken.
Yeah.
He let them go to the concert, but they took a trip.
Yeah.
They went to the airport, took a trip, and they ain't make it. They ain't make it back. Whenever they got out that plane, they had people that were supposed to direct and conduct. They end up getting kidnapped. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You far from home. He got to go way over there to get you.
He got to come find you. Your friend ended up getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you almost got lost forever.
He luckily got his daughter, but yeah, the friend got killed. They don't drug her and put it there.
Yeah.
See all kind of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But when I thought about preference and perspective, I was thinking about like sometimes that could be, I know you be talking about off cameras, things your wife prefer, what you prefer, what things you do, things she don't do,
Right.
things I do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to, and it be tough, like,
That's where that scary word.
yeah,
compromise comes
yeah,
from.
yeah, there you go.
That's when you have to hit the compromise button.
Yeah, definitely. So you have to, so I was thinking about how easy it is to be in conflict, and it's not even, it's outside a relationship. This could be with friends, people you work with, anybody. Somebody got a preference and you got a different preference. Or you got a perspective and they got a different perspective. And it clash.
Most of the time it's gonna be like that. Everybody ain't gonna agree with everything you say. You feel me? But it's according to what type of relationship y'all got, being able to communicate those different perspectives. You feel me? Cause like they say, some people may see it as a 6, some people may see it as a 9. Yeah, you feel me? It's all the same thing. Yeah, it's just upside down.
69.
Yeah, so you don't know what you're looking at, right? It's just all perspective, right?
And then
Like I say when we're in the barbershop, I say, it's all perspective. I say, I'm really in the first chair too. Yeah,
Depending on what side you come from.
What door you come in, right? So I'm in the first chair too. It's all perspective, how you look at it. You feel me? So, are you capable of having a conversation when y'all perspectives are different? You feel me?
Hell nah, cause now we trying to force people to agree with us.
Yeah.
And if they don't agree with you, you feel like they don't understand what you saying. So now you gotta tell somebody you understand English very well.
Yeah, I speak the language well.
I understand. You ain't listening. I hear you. You don't understand me. I understand you.
That don't mean I agree.
I just don't agree with
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I saw a video today. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was T.I. and Lecrae going back and forth about religion. Y'all saw that?
I didn't see that
Yeah.
one.
So T.I. and Lecrae was going back and forth about perspectives and about religion. You feel me? And you know, Lecrae is a gospel type rapper. And you know who T.I. is, you talking about anything. So I was listening to it, and you know, after a while, about a 10-minute long video, I probably made it about 4 minutes. It got sickening after that, right? But well, I started getting sickening to that point, so I had to get off of them. But just to listen to them on different perspectives of the same scripture. Like Tip might put out a scripture, and Lecrae might say, "Well, I don't see this like that," or he'll say, Tip was saying, "Man, what about all them preachers that were messing with these little boys and all that?" And Lecrae say, "See, I don't subscribe to that side of Christianity, right?" He said, "But well, that's like Catholicism. That's like Catholics. You feel me? I don't do Catholic. You feel me?" He say, "My understanding of Christianity is different." And so T.I. was saying, Christianity is supposed to be Christianity. He said, "No, religion is religion. It's different versions and different ways of ascertaining your religion or your understanding of this language." So they was just going back and forth with that for the first couple of minutes, and that's where I started getting discouraged to listen to this.
Cause they won't get nowhere.
Y'all ain't talking about anything, but the fact that they was able to have a conversation on views and perspectives, cause T.I. is a Christian too, grew up in Christianity, right? But you know, he he a new age kind of Christian. You feel me? You can do what you want to in his Christianity. Just scream God later, right? Well, Lecrae, he live it. You feel me? That's what he do. This is his life. So while T.I., you might be over here cursing and all that, and Lecrae might say, "Oh man, you can say what you want. That don't offend me. That language, just cause you curse, that don't offend me, right? I'm not offended by that, right? But he said, "Oh, I'm gonna try not to use that kind of language. I'm not gonna be prevaricating, you know. He want to use all the
Big words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, yeah, y'all ain't going nowhere with this. But it was a good conversation if they had somebody to mediate and take turns. Cause every time Lecrae try to talk,
That's usually how it happens.
talk. You feel me? So the man wasn't never really getting his point across. And so Lecrae may be in the situation, he may be trying to be studious. I don't want to say humble, but he may be trying to be studious in the situation, right? Open, right? But I don't want to, in a sense, you can look at him, he ain't trying to argue with you about this. You feel me? But he just want to let's get our points off.
Big play Ray was good.
You feel me? You want to allow that man to speak.
So it turned into a debate then.
It turned into a debate.
That's when it turned into a debate.
Yeah. So by that time, I was clicking off.
So once it turned to a debate, now y'all competing with each other to see who argument, who gonna have a better argument for their side. So that's one of the things that happen.
It's all perspective.
When it comes to perspective.
Yeah.
And then sometimes people won't. I always said people won't respect your perspective. They won't just respect that you different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your favorite fruit might be an apple, mine might be an orange. Like, you feel me? Now you can educate me on why one might, be better for your body or whatever. You can those are facts. But if somebody like you like the orange, I like the apple, okay? Cool. But you might can educate somebody on that, but now you might make me want to eat the apple. You
might prompt me.
Yeah.
To eat an apple more so than you trying to argue with me about it.
Yeah.
If you can explain to me, like I try in my travels, when I'm talking, like even when I'm chopping it up with y'all about different things, I try to explain to y'all what I'm saying. Even when we was at DJ Tremaine and we was talking about the different organic and GMO stuff, I'm trying to explain it to you to the best of my ability. So you decide now from this point, are you gonna still do this? Or are you just gonna do that? You feel me? Are you willing to try something different? Or are you gonna stick to the mainstream? It's all about how you feel and your perspective. You might think your way is right. You might say eating oranges boosts the immune system. I totally agree with you. But you never heard the quote or the proverb say, an orange a day keep the doctor away. You never heard that?
You're the apple a day.
Yeah, the apple a day will keep the doctor away. Why? Because the apple is always going to make you go to the bathroom. And long as you're using the bathroom regularly,
you flushing all that waste out.
Man.
You flushing that waste out the system.
You never heard the quotation, an orange a day keep the doctor away. No, but an orange will boost the immune system and it'll keep you from getting upper respiratory infections, right? And it'll help boost your immune. It'll get you that vitamin C, right? But it'll help you. But if you eat an apple every day, it's gonna regulate your intestines. And your intestine is where all the disease begin and lie and hang at.
See, that's where you get educated right there. See,
That's free.
we ain't gotta debate that. See, that's when you get knowledge.
Yeah. That's free. I ain't gonna charge
See,
y'all.
that's when you get knowledge right there. So you listen to the knowledge for the betterment.
Yeah, don't take my word for it. Do the knowledge too. Yeah.
That was free. He didn't even charge y'all for that.
Yeah, don't take my word for it. My word is bond. And bond is life. And y'all know the rest. If you don't know, you need to find out.
Raekwon said free game.
My boy.
Raekwon Randall.
My boy.
Your boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peace to the God, man.
Going on Big Play Ray. I call him Big Play Ray.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. We I did want to touch on that, like, success,
But what you got on that?
perspective and preference, and people just getting stuff they probably don't deserve.
What you
He
got
said
on
thank-
that, bro?
I think y'all hit it so good on the head. I have less to say because you already said what I was thinking.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
The only other thing about people who get things that they don't deserve is like in a divorce as well. Like somebody like Jeff Bezos' wife. Okay, she got all this money. He know how to make all that back that he gave you,
Yeah.
but she can't. So
But look what she
Oh
did.
that happened.
yeah, you got it for now, but you can't keep it.
Yeah. You know how to keep it? Yeah. Who you know?
Nah, so that's one of those other examples how people just get things and they gonna end up flushing it down the toilet, but you know how to make it back. So
Somebody else just did. Somebody else's wife. I just seen somewhere where I think it was Dwayne Wade. Say his wife, his baby mama, somebody was homeless, and she had got $5 million, but and Dwayne got all the children,
Mm-hmm.
and then she ended up balling out, spending all the $5 million, and now she homeless somewhere, and they asked the question, well, should Dwayne Wade step up again and help her again? After $5 million?
And see, that's one of the reasons why, and people who watching, that's one of the reasons why if you got a family member that's fortunate, that's why they opt not to give. Especially if you know how this individual is. I'm not about to give you nothing.
Right.
You ain't showed me, like Tim say, you ain't showed me the Nathaniel that you can manage this money, do the right thing with this money, that you got any intent to have something once I give you this money. So I'm not finna give you nothing. But you live in a world where people feel so entitled that they waiting on it. And they'll feel like, oh, he my brother, he my cuz. We came up together. If he making millions, I should be making millions. And did you lose all the sleep that he lost getting up to work? Did you put the work in for years and years and years and years? Like what you was doing in the process, see, they don't, like we always talk about, they don't talk about the journey. They forget about the journey and what it took. Like the hard work, pain, the sleepless nights, or whatever that person went through. The people that entitled, they forget, or they don't even forget, they don't even think about what that person went through to get there. They just know he there.
Yeah, they don't even know.
So that process, when we say trust the process, forget about the process, forget about everything. All I know is he got this, and I feel like I deserve something.
Like I'm entitled.
I feel like I'm entitled to get some.
Yeah. But you know, like the journey, I seen a meme one time with two guys on there, and one of the guys said, make sure you look out for me when you make it to the top. And the other one said, make sure you support me now, right? Because I guess it was inevitable that he was going to make it to the top. But he said, make sure you support me now, though, right? So the journey is the best part. You feel me? It ain't the finish line. It's the journey. So in order, you learn so much stuff, so many different things through the process, right? So when you do make it to the finish line, wherever that is, or just think about life and how life works. You got a number here, you got a dash, and then sooner or later, you're gonna get a number at the end of the dash. But the most important part of those two numbers is the dash, right? What you did throughout that time. You feel me? Is the true story of that person's life. That first number, it says that it just documents that you was born. That was the first number documents, right? And the dash documented everything that you did
before you got up out of here.
Yeah, throughout your life, right? And then the last number is the period to the end of your sentence, right? Once you get that number at the end, that's the period.
What's up, Queen Ursula?
At the end of your sentence.
She said the journey helps you appreciate the finish line.
Yeah, so more and more you appreciate the stuff that you go through in order to get to that spot. Nobody else really, unless you got a significant other that was there with you throughout the time. People don't really understand that journey like that.
They don't understand. The word I think of is the sacrifices you made.
Man, listen.
The sacrifices you made to accomplish what you trying to accomplish. Just period. Like you gonna make some. You gonna have to sacrifice some stuff. It might be time with you. It might be time with your kid. Might be time with your wife. Like he's still in school. Like he might be up. You might be up all night trying to figure it out to get this degree. You know, that's still time.
That's time.
That's time you got to put in. You putting in so much time and sacrificing so much to create this opportunity. And a lot of times you ain't just creating. Most of the time you ain't creating an opportunity for yourself. Cause I always tell them I don't do none of this for me. Like none of this ain't for me. If you living here comfortable, tell my kid, y'all comfortable, y'all get so a lot of this stuff ain't for me. But I'm sacrificing a lot for the people around me that depend on me. Now you just somebody that's just coming along and like, man, you made these million, man. I need that. I need to hold something because we family. That's the reason.
Right.
Because we family.
That's the only reason.
You're supposed to help family.
Yeah, you're supposed to look out for family.
Supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to look out for family. You can't sell family out.
You turned your back on them.
Yeah. I was talking. Was I talking to you about it yesterday? When I was talking about how, like, all the like football players and basketball players, it seems like it's a rule that they ain't supposed to come back and help their family. Like, you feel me? Like it seems like they don't come back and help their family. Like, you feel me? They be like, for instance, they said that Allen Iverson had a homeboy that he was hanging with that he had gave some money to. And homeboy invested the money in something and he came up off the money. So when Allen Iverson went head first and lost everything. And homeboy came back with that cash. Said, yeah, my boy, I had killed this for you. You feel me? And that's what put him back on his feet, right? Until because he had a clause in his contract that at a certain age he had to get to so he can get a certain amount of money out of his money that he had
accumulated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he had to get to a certain age and before he can touch that. Mm-hmm. But just think about, I got a lot of friends that made it. I know a couple guys that I went to school with down south that made it like to the NBA. You feel me? I know cats that I know a lot of football players. Mm. You know what I mean? And they might have bought their mama or something or their grandma or something like that right there. But I guess maybe what we expected them to do. Mm. You feel me? Like I growed up with Fred Taylor. You feel me? Me and him played on the same football team together. He stayed up on the top of the building. Right? and we went to school together every day. But he came back and took care of his grandma and all his people like he said he was gonna do, right? And so people would say things like, man, Runt, man, cause we call him Runt.
Mm-hmm.
That was his name in the hood. Feel me? Y'all say Fred Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
We say Runt. So they say, man, Runt ain't coming back and got man, look out for nobody. Right? I say, I don't know. What was you expecting?
So who is old? What I be wanting to think, who is old, if anybody, besides them people that helped, like you said, that process.
Yeah.
Besides them people that was in that line you talking about,
Yeah.
in that journey, that helped him get to where he needed to be.
Yeah.
Well, it probably was grandma making sure he on the team,
Definitely.
making sure he getting to school,
Yeah.
making sure he ate, making sure he getting the proper rest. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna forget about them people. Them people that was there during the journey, them probably be the ones you think about first.
Yeah. See, his mama stayed in Palm Beach. We stayed in Belgrade.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So he stayed with his grandma. You feel me? So, I mean, you know, Palm Beach right there, but he just used to be at his mama house like on the weekend. You know? But he stayed with his grandma though.
Are you talking about athlete? I thought about like a lot of them athletes was talking about when they was hanging with their homeboys, when they was giving them money. It's a lot of them that went bankrupt.
Like Antoine Walker,
He the main one. He the first one come to mind.
100 million.
He balling out with his homie because he got it. But ain't nobody in his ear telling him.
You ain't investing that.
Nobody in your ear telling you to make these right investments and save this money. You just balling out with him. Now you in a position where you made it. You made it to where you supposed to make it. One out of how many people make it to the NBA?
Well, it's
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You made it and you was a decent player. You was an all-star, so you made money.
it's
But-
only 450 NBA.
But you end up going bankrupt, so what you got to show for that hard work?
all that,
You see what I'm saying?
all that, man.
You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's such thing as good investments and such thing as bad investments. Just get somebody. You need to have these accountants around you. You need to have these people that know more than you around. When you got money like that, you need to have them people that's going to tell you. Not no yes men. Not your friends. You need them advisors around you that's going to advise you. Hey, you should put this here. This how you should spend this money. You need them type of people around you or you going to crash out.
Floyd Mayweather say he started hanging out with Warren Buffett. He said he got Warren Buffett to show him what to invest his money in. He said, I'll never see the ground again.
A great investor.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah, he said, I can never go broke.
I'm gonna go get somebody who don't show and prove.
Yeah.
Who don't done it before and still doing it.
Yeah, he said he linked up with Warren Buffett. Man. Now this Floyd Mayweather saying he wouldn't link up with Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett showed him how to come up and what to invest your money in and how to maneuver these 100 million. He said when he fought somebody, I think he had won like 300 million. He got over at that time. He got like 300. And he said he gave all that to Warren.
Was that McGregor or Pacquiao?
No, it was
One of them
definitely
McGregor.
not no McGregor.
I know they made a lot of money on that
Yeah,
McGregor fight though.
McGregor, it was a boxing match. McGregor wasn't no boxing match. That was a clown show.
But I'm saying the what he brought.
Yeah, it wasn't McGregor, bro.
I was finna say how much you.
Yeah, I think it was either Pacquiao
Oh, it had to be him.
or but he had, cause you know he promote the fights and all, so you know he get paid off the napkins that you give out, straws.
Yep.
He get money off everything, so he ended up getting like 300 million. And he said immediately he got in touch with Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett started teaching them how to invest his money. He said, so when y'all see me out here buying all these Bugattis and all this stuff, he said, trust me, I ain't hurting myself. I can afford this. I'm investing. So we have to learn how to get around people that's gonna make us better. You feel me? They say if you're the best one in the room, then you might need to get in a new room. If you're the smartest one in the room,
All the time?
yeah. I mean,
You,
you might need to change
you
rooms.
definitely need to
Yeah.
go around some other people.
Yeah. If you're the best player on your team all the time, then you might need to start playing with somebody else.
I don't know how true this is, T.I.M. But he probably got one bigger than this. But he's at on 275.
It's definitely one of Conor McGregor.
So if he made 275 on that one and 300 off the other one,
It's definitely one of Conor
yeah.
McGregor. They made some money, but that ain't the fight. I can't remember who. But
yeah, man. So
it was
respect people's journey, and I don't think you should expect. I don't know what people should expect from people. If you weren't there during the process, if you ain't put the work in, if you wasn't already there, I'ma just put it like that. Why be there now?
like Shaq Daddy. When Shaq made it to the league.
Like, why be there now? You wasn't there.
Yeah. Like his biological father popped up.
They come out the woodwork.
Yeah. When he make it. That's my boy right there. Where you was, man. You feel me?
Now I'm looking at him like I am.
Ain't never helped him work on his dribble.
For real?
Yeah.
No shot.
No practice games, no
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Like,
So you say you who now?
You remember me?
Yeah.
Oh, now you remember.
Yeah. You say Phil is my dad. And we had him songs like that.
Well, my biological didn't bother.
Right. His stepdaddy's name was Phil. And Phil is my daddy. So if you I heard you say people should respect your journey. But people don't even really know people's journey. Right? People don't even
They don't know because they on there, so they don't know the work you put in.
people journey. You have to respect people. Let's find a common ground where we can value people again.
We was talking about the other night.
Yeah.
We don't value each other.
Yeah. Just learn how to value the next human being. Right? Like we said the other night, we value that dollar more than we value the person that sits next to you. Right? Because a couple of dollars can cause me to betray you.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you up out of
You
here.
feel me?
I don't, like you said, I don't
Just think
value
about
you.
that. We on this show, and people coming in the background and say, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna give you such and such. You just keep that boy Lassane off there from what you want. You know, if I give you this money, I want you to find a way to get him off of there. And if it sounds right to you, you'll contemplate. If it sounds right to you,
Nah, I don't sell my soul.
you'll
'Cause
contemplate.
I know it's a bigger downfall.
Yeah.
At the end, to me, it's just like stealing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like when I believe if you steal or you do somebody wrong like with intent like that, man, something coming.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
Yeah. So
You might well expect it.
So now if we go back to what God said man is his greatest creation. Man, humans. That's his greatest creation. Right?
And we hate each
Greater
other.
than everything else that is created, man is the greatest creation. Right? But how could something that man created create a higher value system than what God created as the greatest? So man created the dollars. Jesus say, whose face is on this coin? He said, it's Caesar's. He said, well, run down to Caesar, what is Caesar's? And give God what is God's, right? On the coin was a Caesar's face, right? He said, well, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, this dollar, right? We value that more than we value human life, right? We'll take that money and sell you out, Bird, Law, Avery, sell them niggas out. Care about that. Give me my money, right? Everywhere across the board, that's what we see. Give me my money. Caring about no another human being.
And it's sad because that's what this life has been created for, though.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
It's
I don't know, Bird. If I don't think I sent it to you. I don't know. Do I follow you on Instagram?
I don't know about Instagram.
Yeah. So on Instagram, I sent the video.
You talking about
the professors.
why you saying we got the best country in the world?
Yeah. Why would you say America is the best country? He has the girl. She's a college student, and she has 3 professors. Why do you say it? Or why do you say it? You feel me? It's short. You want me to play it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. It's real short. So we could play it and I don't have to.
It goes along the lines of their perspective, but they have no reason behind it. Like, and they professors, so
They professors. So here it is.
he kind of ate them up.
Why America is the greatest country in the world.
Diversity and opportunity.
Thus, freedom and freedom. It's not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer. And with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom. Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom. All right. And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. One of them is there's absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, so he shot all the facts down and gave you all the reasons why we say, how could we say America is the greatest country ever and we ain't first in nothing but incarcerating our humans and people who believe angels are real. Incarcerated citizens and adults who think angels are real. That's the only thing we lead the world in. That's the only thing we number 1 in.
That ain't worth nothing.
You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, that's bad. Those 2 things, like.
That's it.
Yeah. The number 1 thing is the worst.
It's the worst ever.
Notice he waited to the end.
Yeah.
To give that punchline and tell you what we number 1
Yeah,
at.
you say that for the end.
You say that for the end.
It wasn't really a lot that he had to put on.
So you gonna keep that on your memory. And that's the last thing he said.
Yeah.
This what you number 1 in. This how bad your country. This what you number 1 in. Think about that.
But now, besides him telling that young girl, he said, you are a part of the worst generation ever. 20-year-old college student. So I was thinking about that, and I was really you know how many times, man, you listened to that yesterday, and I went home and I listened to it some more, And I started doing the knowledge to it. And I say, dang, 20-year-olds are being buried by their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We burying 20 and under. Right? And then the 20 and under year olds, well, I would say 30 and under. They know everything. It ain't nothing that they don't know. Right, you feel me? Right, yeah, I know that. I know. I know. Yeah, I know. So, I mean, it ain't nothing you don't know. So, you know everything.
Mm-hmm. They been here before.
Yeah. Right?
At least one
so
time.
That man said, you are part of the worst generation ever created by man. I said, wow, that's
scary.
Heavy.
That's scary though.
That's kind of heavy.
Cause you gotta think, if you think 10 to 15 years down,
what's coming next?
These gonna be the ones that
parents.
These the ones on the forefront.
Yeah, they gonna be the parents.
Potential government officials.
Right.
Yeah.
They climb. These the ones.
These are the ones. And they are.
These are the ones that gonna mostly go out and vote. Yep. These are the ones that gonna be in these political offices. These are the ones gonna have to make major decisions. These are the ones.
And they the most laziest, most entitled group ever. They don't want to do nothing but stand in the house and play the game.
Yeah. And so, like, when you think about 20 years down the line from now, I think a lot of jobs will dwindle because there's nobody filling these spaces.
Nobody don't want to work.
Yeah. Everybody want to be at home doing something online or...
Everybody work from home now.
Yeah. Something that they see is easy.
Yeah.
Easy work.
Definitely.
You know, like, whatever that may be to them.
Eating when you want to, post it up, feet crossed.
Yeah, the working conditions now to that age group is I should be able to do something I like. I should be able to be comfortable. Or you should have went to school for that. You had opportunity. You had opportunity. I should be comfortable. I should be in the AC. Now it's like we were talking about perspective and preference. Now it's their preference. It ain't back then. We need a job. You need a job, you go get a job. Back then you need a job, you went to whoever was hiring.
Yeah.
Hey, who hiring? Y'all hiring right there? I don't know. But I need a job.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you ain't select. Back then we ain't select. From the high school with fast food.
Whoever hire you.
Automatic. You going to McDonald's, Burger King, you going to Wendy's, you going to one of them jobs. Whichever one they hiring.
Yeah.
Now is
I don't want to work.
I ain't got no job, but that job don't pay enough.
I ain't got
no job. I'm bringing in $0, but that job don't pay enough, so I ain't even finna go fill out no application. Yeah. Or they work too hard out there. I can't go out there.
It's too hot in that sun. I ain't going out there.
So now we'll rather be broke, busted and disgusted, to even bring in something, any kind of income. Oh yeah, man, we hire every day out here. Nah, I can't work with y'all. They work too hard.
Yeah, or they don't want to work certain places because they don't want to be seen.
They don't want nobody to see them working.
Yeah. I seen this video with this girl, which is very sad. It was her baby daddy. She trying to get him. She got him set up for an interview at the Waffle House or whatnot. He don't want to go in there and take the interview, which meaning he pretty much got the job because she don't hooked it up or whatnot. He don't want to go in there because his thing is people gonna see me.
So we talking about that other night too.
House. Like you got that much pride and y'all got a baby.
It's that image. It's that
no money.
It's an image. Like we were talking about
how you got an image if you ain't got no?
Talking about faking it till you make it. You broke, bruh. But you don't want nobody to see you because it's a certain image you want to portray. If I work at Huddle House, Waffle House, they gonna think something about me. Bro, you broke.
They think you getting some money.
Bro.
That's what they supposed to think. They gonna think you getting money right now.
So we spend a lot of time. even with like we were saying, my success not your failure. We spend a lot of time looking at others that we don't even focus on what we need to focus on. Now you know you need a job, you know you got a family to feed, but you spend a lot of time focusing on what everybody else doing or how somebody else is looking at you. You ain't even got time to be worried about that because you ain't got no income.
You ain't got nothing to say. You should go pick up pecans, if anything, like
Anything.
whatever it take, like
whatever it takes, by any means necessary.
Yep.
You got to go get something. You got a baby.
I was thinking like, what happened to you? You don't do what you want to do. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone.
That's what we was raised on. My pops was like, you don't do what you want to do in this world. You do what you gotta do.
See, I used to tell my children, you do what you got to do here, so you can do what you want to do when you go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do
Here.
Yeah. So when you go outside, you can do what you want to do. But you can't do what you want to do out there if you ain't doing what you gotta do here.
Like you said, that don't even exist no more.
Yeah, that's just in my world.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying
as they get younger, because we said so many people feel entitled and they want the easy way for everything. So like they ain't feeling that statement like that no more. Like, but that's exactly what it is. It's
I ain't about to do
simple,
that.
Cut and dry. Like that's exactly what it is. That's
Look
like
at Waffle House. I
Tried and true.
ain't about to do that.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
You ain't gonna get no money.
you don't have a plan.
Yeah,
You're saying what you don't want to do, but you don't have another option or a plan.
You're gonna have nothing. And so when that girl leave and put you on child support,
Oh, that's gonna be worse.
Now
now
you
you finna go to China.
now you in the rears. Now they taking your license.
Yeah.
They taking your taxes.
You getting
Now they
put
putting you in jail.
Yeah.
They going through the process,
They gonna
man.
bet you a whole record because you ain't wanna work at Waffle House. All this is a compilation of things that came because you don't want to be seen working at the Waffle House.
So we can't, so we shouldn't be, like I said, we shouldn't be worried about the people. We worry about that girl and that baby. Don't worry about feeding this baby.
That's it.
Don't worry about bringing money in my household. And I gotta provide. That's it. That's how it was. Like,
That's it.
that's what it was.
If I get to pull some extra out of that, then it is what it is. But that money going to wife.
You know?
Yeah.
A guaranteed check?
Chillin'.
Man, listen.
You chillin' got to eat, man. Feel me? Shawty can't eat no books, man. Yeah, she ain't eat no books.
She ain't no books.
Yeah, nah. You got to feed them children, man.
On that note, man, y'all take heed. Y'all take heed, man. Man, listen, it's free game.
Come on.
Man, listen, we back again. It's free game.
The saying lasts, but I'm never least. Cause every time I drop that heat, all that talking cease. Facts. Her wishing well, or do you wish me well? He pucker up like jackasses, he like to kiss and tell. Facts. I got that fever, boy, I'm burning up. Hourglass ass niggas, they know they time is up.